Hi everyone, Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank here on the Weather Watch, and there are some scattered, hit or miss thunderstorms out there today, but I wanted to give you a heads up. Anything that does end up developing could turn strong to severe. We already have a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for southern Connecticut, and the biggest threat with anything that does end up developing is going to be for some strong gusty winds and some hail. Look at East Hampton just absolutely getting rocked right now. You can actually see this really neat picture from Christopher Graham, the rain and the wind that is blasting down out of the clouds in East Hampton. So a really wild sight to be seen there. Let's go over now and check out the radar here and give you an idea of what's going on. So again, most of the state is pretty quiet. Thank you, Stephen. It's good to be back. And of course, we're going to be back with the chance for some severe weather. Ongoing severe weather even. So we've got this one thunderstorm right now that's over Colchester, East Hampton, and Marlborough. That was a vivid lightning producer. Not only that, thanks Ryan, good to be back, but also the potential for some quarter-size hail. I've seen reports of dime-size hail, nothing bigger than that. And it's also not moving, so this storm is sitting over the same towns, just providing a tropical deluge of rainfall there. Let me check in and see what's going on with our hail indicator. And we're still seeing, see that little bullseye there? Let's tell the computer to give us an idea of how big the hail could be. It's forecasting about nickel-size hail right now in East Hampton. This thunderstorm is stretching pretty high up into the atmosphere right now. And again, it's not moving very much, so it's not like I can really put a timer on this for you as it continues to crawl along. So I think these storms are just going to kind of fire up, then they're going to fizzle out, and a new one could develop in its place. And the Storm Prediction Center has said that these showers and thunderstorms may become more numerous as we head throughout the next couple of hours or so, and some of which have the potential to produce, again, some of those gusty winds and even the chance for some hail. I'm in East Hampton, that's Heidi. It's not raining, just thundering. Well, that's a good example, Heidi, of how it's doing one thing on one side of town and another thing on the other side of town. We have viewers in East Hampton that have said they have never seen a storm like this in their entire lives. I didn't make that up. Somebody said that to me, which was like, maybe I should go on live here just in case people are concerned. Donna asking if it'll come towards Norwich. Naturally on days like this, as you head closer to the shoreline, the air is just a little bit more stable, but it is possible that a storm develops over Norwich, although this particular severe one, probably not. Thanks, Vanessa. Appreciate you. Any for Bristol? Not at this moment, but because these storms are going to kind of fire up at random, it's hard to say which towns could see one and which couldn't. Same is true for you in Amelia and Waterbury. I would prepare for the chance of a pop-up thunderstorm here as we head throughout the next several hours or so, as that could continue. Let's see if I'm going to see if that's an old graphic. You guys, I just got back from vacation. I just wanted to make sure I popped on here, so none of those graphics are up to date. But I did want to show you the future radar, which is doing a horrible job because it's saying that we're dry for the next couple of hours. Again, I would say the next several hours or so allow for the chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. It could happen in any town, any community. It might be a good half an hour where it could be vivid lightning and the chance for some strong gusty winds, and then some towns will get little or nothing at all. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes when you have these hit or miss storms, somebody gets them and they go, I thought you said, they were only going to be for 50% of the state. And it's like, well, you were the lucky ones. Others will say, hey, my town stayed completely dry. So that's just going to be the kind of situation that we have here moving forward. And tomorrow afternoon, although I don't think they'll be as numerous as what we have going on out there today, there is another chance for a hit or miss shower or thunderstorm as we head through tomorrow afternoon too. Brian saying it is sunny and hot in Groton. Let's see. This is Enfield up here, and there's nothing near you at the moment, but there certainly could be shortly. Let's see. Yeah, we're hearing from a couple people here in East Hampton having a conversation about how it's looking on their side of town. Bob saying, hey, it's sunny in Bridgeport. Again, it's like if you're not in it, you would have no idea that it was happening. Yeah, Enfield, something's near Enfield at the moment, but not in Enfield. So we'll continue to keep an eye on things. If there are any additional severe thunderstorm warnings, of course, you'll always be able to find them on fox61.com, the free Fox 61 News app. Nothing right now going on in Litchfield County. For Fairfield County, it's really only northern Fairfield County at the moment, but it looks like that storm is pulsing up a little bit and has quite a bit of lightning associated with it around Brookfield and New Fairfield. And again, this one's not moving, so it's fired up and it's just sitting in northern Fairfield County, bringing a lot of rain and also producing quite a bit of lightning there as well. Let's take another little tour around the state. And it looks like while this southern storm here over Marlborough and Colchester, you know what? It's still pretty intense. I don't want to say it's losing steam. In fact, the National Weather Service has just chosen to issue a new severe thunderstorm warning, including more of New London County, just to warn people in case that starts to kind of ooze into that part of the county. But also there's this new storm that's developed, and this one is around Hebron. And looks like this one may be the one to watch now. Let's see if we have any hail. I'm sorry, my hand is shaking. I need some kind of a tripod when I do these from my house. We're still only seeing our hail indicator right now on the East Hampton-Colchester line, but I would watch out for that storm over Hebron too, because it looks like that could also end up producing some hail as we head throughout the next, well, any minute now. It could start producing some hail. So let's read the new severe thunderstorm warning that just came in from the National Weather Service. This is in effect until 2:45. Again, in effect for 60-mile-per-hour winds and the chance for quarter-sized hail. This is all radar indicated, and they're saying that towns that are included include Norwich, include Colchester, East Hampton, Salem, Hartford? I don't think it should say Hartford. Portland. Am I going crazy? How is this for Hartford? You see right there? I don't know. I think somebody got their buttons crossed. East Haddam, Lebanon, Preston, Lisbon, Basra, Lake Pocatapog, East Hampton, Montville, and Franklin. So you can see Norwich is just barely included in that warned area right now. Meanwhile, you can see the core of that storm right now in Colchester at the moment. The lightning show that's being produced is, believe it or not as intense as it was earlier, which is crazy because earlier it was just absolute insanity. And then again, we have this thunderstorm that's just a little bit farther north. Oh, thanks, James. I appreciate it. No, there's no tornado warning, Jennifer. Just a severe thunderstorm warning at the moment. And I don't see the ingredients in place today for anything tornadic. We just don't have the atmospheric profile that would support it. So pass that on. You got video for me. All right, Neil, I can't wait to see it. Hot in New Britain, that's from Crusita. There's 3 stationary storms here in Rhode Island. You know, it's funny because nobody really usually roots for a thunderstorm, especially in summer. But this year we're like, oh yeah, we'll take the rain as long as it comes without the chance for any down trees or power lines. Of course, nobody wants to see that. Let's see, Natalie's saying, brace yourselves. We just had them in Windsor. A couple of trees were brought down, power lines, and there were some fires that were started, she said, and a house was struck. Hi, Diab, how are you? Oh my gosh, my throat is dry already. All right, I'm going to go grab some water. If there's anything very concerning to tell you about, I'm going to be right back on here. I won't wait until the news at 4, although you can join us on the news at 4 for the latest then. And we appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, look at this storm. Nasty stuff here just over the border of Rhode Island into Massachusetts. Thanks, guys, so much, and I'll see you soon.